Did you see that thing on Twitter where they were trying to get Arizona State to leak one of Cam Scadabo's essays that he wrote?
Just to see how bad it was?
Yeah.
Why? Who's that?
Cam Scadabo's the running back for the New York Giants, and they're saying like he's walking CTE because he just runs with his head down and dives for first downs, and he's quite literally a brick. He like headbutts people to say hi.
Yeah, him and Jackson Dart were doing it after they won the other day.
Jackson Dart.
He's good, but he's gonna have a very short career. It seems like.
Did you see that clip of him at ASU along the wall where he was just like banging his head on it before the game?
He's crazy because even in that game against Texas that we watched in the college football playoff, he was literally throwing up at one point during the game.
Oh my gosh.
I think that was because he was more tired. He was throwing it, passing, and catching. But, I mean, he also probably
He
took
was
a lot
throwing
of hits to that.
and then throwing it to himself and catching
Yeah, he
it.
threw it up in the air and then he run down the field and catch it. Isn't that crazy?
Look
He's
at
that
Puka.
fast. He's LeBron?
Hold on, and last thing, I'll show you the clip that I'm talking about.
Do you remember that clip of LeBron when he gets fouled and he's like going crazy on the sideline?
Dude, I reacted almost the same way, I swear to God, when I was watching that.
What do you mean?
Like, when I was watching that game, I was going fucking ballistic, too. I'm not even lying when it happened.
Yeah, but there was I don't know, I couldn't find it on TikTok, but there was a one where they put like monkey noises.
Yeah, I've seen that. That's funny as fuck. That's funny, though. Yeah, what is he doing?
It's like pregame.
Like, for his neck?
I have no clue.
Oh.
But this is Cam Scadabo. They're walking out to the game.
What
He's
the
just
hell?
smacking his head against the wall.
Dude, with that, speaking of that Brown game, bro, when they went into Boston and they didn't call that foul for LeBron, I was actually so mad watching that game. Because they were fighting for a playoff spot, and they were not that good because they still had... Or they had just made the trades, I think, because they had Pat Bev. No, they still had Russ. But I was literally reacting almost the same way LeBron got fouled. I'm like, are you serious? And everybody around me is like... It was kind of embarrassing now I'm thinking about it. But everybody's like, calm down, they can review it. I'm like, they can't fucking review it. That's not how it works.
It was crazy, dude. Like when he was like jumping around and stuff like that, it was I don't know, it looked like he was about to rip somebody's head off, bro. Like everybody was like afraid to like get up to him.
Dude, the backstory with that game, though, is for 2 weeks before that, the Lakers had been getting screwed at the end of games with the refs. And it goes back to the 2-minute report. You know what the 2-minute report is?
No.
It's like when the refs go and review every single game, and in the last 2 minutes they say if each call was right or wrong. And in the last 2.5 weeks before that game, the Lakers had 3 games in the 2-minute report where they said that they got screwed on like last second shots that were fouls, and they didn't call it. And so that one was literally blatant. And that guy got suspended from the NBA because he was a Celtics fan, the ref.
Oh, the ref did?
Yeah, they were like 34-2 when he ref the games.
No way.
Yeah, which is insane.
That is crazy.
I don't think they legally investigated him, but I think there was rumors circulating that they were going to investigate him, and I think the NBA is just like, yo, just like step down, bro.
Has
like,
he reffed a game since then or no?
No, after that season, the rumors are going around he hasn't reffed since then. Eric Collins, I think his name is. No, Eric Collins might be the announcer for the Hornets.
I'm sure, like, I feel like the NBA, like, tells the refs, like, yeah, just let them take 3 steps and stuff like that, because, I don't know, it just happens so much to where I feel like they just let it go on purpose, just to let the game flow.
Have you seen the Tim Donahue's doc?
No.
Tim Donahue? He's the guy that was the referee that was betting on NBA games. You gotta watch it. It's insane. So he was like working with these, I don't know, like mobsters pretty much, and they're betting each game. And he was like, I wasn't like calling the game completely for the other team, but I'd let them know that they're gonna get more calls than the normal team. And he would tell them, because like you said, the NBA would give the refs things to work on technically. And so there's one game where Allen Iverson like yelled at you remember Joey Crawford?
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy. He like got in Joey Crawford's face and he was like motherfucking him. And they thought that Allen Iverson should have got suspended for like 4 games or whatever instead of whatever he got suspended for. And so the next like 5 Allen Iverson games, they kept calling him for carries.
Because they were just saying, like, look for the specific.
Yeah, they're like no, the refs like got together and were like, yeah, we're gonna ride for Joey Crawford. So they started calling him for a bunch of carries. And AI came up to him. He's like, yo, when's this gonna stop? And they're like, what? What's gonna stop? Because they never called him for that. And they're like, yeah, we're gonna call him for it now.
Damn.
You should watch the documentary. It's actually crazy. And he said he only made $40K. And then they're like, at the end, they're like, oh, was it worth it to only make 40 grand? And he's like, I never said that. I didn't make only 40 grand. They're like, so you made more? He's like, I'm not going to disclose how much I made.
He definitely made a couple M's.
Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure.
For sure.
It's crazy, though, because they were going to have him be a rat and have him, like, wear a wire because they thought other referees were doing the same thing. That guy that's still in the NBA was his best friend. What's his name? The extender. What's his name? Oh, my God, it's actually pissing me off.
I don't know.
I got to look up his name.
I don't know if we ever introduced the pod, but
Oh, I'll do it after this. Scott Foster. I knew his name was Scott. So his best friend was Scott Foster. I'm still look over here like he's over there. His best friend was Scott Foster, and and he's still in the NBA, and they think he was in on it with him. But as soon as I kind of got lost. Let me explain. So he was gonna wear a wire and get other NBA refs because other NBA refs were in on the gambling and shit. But the FBI didn't get there.
When did they flip you?
Huh?
When did they flip you?
I don't get that reference.
Because I watched I just watched the episode of Sopranos when Pussy Pompacero he's working for the federal government, and then Tony has a dream at night. He's just like, he knows that he gets told in the dream that his friend is working for the government, and then they bring him on the boat. He's like, yo, I gotta take the boat out, like I'm looking at a boat to buy. And then he's like, when did they flip you? And he's like underneath the boat, and it's just him and 3 other guys, and then they kill him.
No.
Pussy Pompacero.
But yeah, the FBI was investigating this guy, and they're like, well, we want you to catch the rest of the refs. And they told the NBA, and then literally magically 24 hours, it got leaked to the press that the ref was betting on games. So they think that the NBA purposely leaked it so they couldn't catch any of the other persons. And Scott Foster, was what I was saying, was his best friend, and he stopped talking to him that day.
Yeah, I gotta watch it.
It's really good.
Is it on Netflix?
Yeah, I think it's still on Netflix.
Speaking about refs working with each other and betting on games, you think they're betting on that Lions and Chiefs game?
I don't know.
I think it was a little lopsided. Like, I don't know how you go through a complete NFL game.
I think Juju Smith is a little homosexual bitch ass.
Yo, Jill. Oh my God. Maybe cut
Yo,
that part
chill.
out. Jeez, you basically said it.
He's a little bitch. Like, did you see his nose was bleeding like a little bitch he is?
They got the picture of, like, snapped of him of, like, Branch just, like, throwing him to the ground.
Yeah, all the Chiefs fans on Twitter were saying it was hard, that picture of him bleeding. Everybody's
Really?
like, yo, he's literally leaking.
Yeah, I
They
thought,
jumped Branch's ass,
They
too.
did, yeah.
yeah.
I don't know. I just think that game was just so lopsided, like, at least on the referee side. Like, I don't know how you go through a whole NFL game without 0 penalties.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
think.
that is crazy.
I didn't think we would have won any. We were playing pretty shitty, but it just sucks when everything seems like it's going against you and the refs seem like they're calling.
That was
everything
so
for them.
weird, though. Even I didn't see this play. The only play I saw that was like, whoa, that was kind of bullshit was the pass interference because he, like, literally just touched him with one hand and then.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty weak.
No, but the first half, like, we were, like, going off and playing so clean. Like, we were able to move the ball. Like, we were getting stops when we needed to. And then all of a sudden, like, we got that touchdown called back, and then everything just, like, kind of fell from there. Like,
Which one? The one with Jared Goff?
yeah, the Goff touchdown.
Yeah, they said because he's too close to the
To the
snapper.
center. That doesn't even make any sense.
And he's like, I've never, our whole entire coaching staff and like all of us have never heard that rule before. Like we'd have to do like more homework and stuff like that.
He's basically just saying, like, fuck you to the refs. Like that's what he kept saying in the interview. I did see that. Yeah.
You know what's crazy is that before the NFL games, the coaches meet with the refs and they draw up their trick plays for them.
Yeah, before the game, they go through everything that they're going to possibly do throughout a game that might, like, they have to get cleared, basically.
Yeah.
Like, the trick play that they're about to run or, like, the plays that they think might be illegal, quote unquote. So I'm sure that was probably a play that they had in before the game and it just got called back.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, a minute and a half after they had already scored.
That was so weird.
I'm not saying that's the only reason why they
Wait,
lost.
it was a minute and a half after that play?
It was like 90 seconds, I think, after.
Yeah.
They literally scored. They were lined up to go kick the extra point, and all of a sudden, like, they stopped it, and New York called in. And
Vegas.
Hey, dude, I saw a
Vegas.
bet that somebody had $5,000 on Jared Goff first touchdown scorer, and he's going to win $455K. So, and it won. He literally won.
He did win it.
But they called it back, so he lost.
For 90 seconds, that guy had that bet.
Yeah, for 90.
He was probably going crazy.
Yeah, going insane.
He might have been crying.
But yeah, so that same thing happened to...
Literally a pistol to the head, pistol to the brain, pistol to the cock.
Ew, what? I was saying that that was the same thing that happened in the Cowboys game a few years ago when Taylor Decker reported as eligible. Do you remember that one?
Yeah.
And you could see Dan Campbell on the sideline. He goes up to the ref and he's like, I told you. Like he drew up the play for him before.
Yeah.
So he definitely drew up the play for these refs. And they were probably like, yeah, that's fine.
That's
it makes no
bullshit.
sense.
Makes no sense. But, I mean, they got smoked in the second half, so.
Yeah, that's true. We didn't do shit in the second half. Didn't matter.
But the first half, it looked promising, for sure.
I think my favorite part is there's the pool report, too. So you know how the NBA has a 2-minute report?
Yeah.
There's a pool report where a reporter goes in and he interviews the refs right after the game. And this guy, read these. You guys got to be reading these.
I might have to catch up on these.
And this guy, they're asking him about that play, and they were saying, yeah, Goff was under center, all that. He had to stop in motion, all that BS that he was spewing. And the guy's like, okay, so what if Goff was one step farther away from the center? Would that have been okay? Or if he was in shotgun? And he's like, yeah. I was like, are we being fucking dead ass?
He was not under center.
He wasn't even under center, I know.
He was lined up on the guard, tapped his hip, and left.
Like, I know we would have lost probably anyway, but, like, it's just a ridiculous call.
Yeah. And I saw another one where you're not allowed to spin the ball and taunt in the direction of another player. And what's his name? The Kermit. What's his name?
Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes like spun the ball, and that's why Branch was pissed at him and didn't dap him up.
Yeah, that was. But, like, also, I don't want to see fucking Patrick Mahomes get a penalty for that. Nobody wants to see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's a hoe.
Like, maybe when we were down 30-17, yeah, that's a penalty. But, like, I'd be so pissed if one of my players got a penalty for that. It was kind of weak.
Yeah. It is a weak-ass penalty.
But, like, I just posted a TikTok. But Juju is literally had the dirtiest hits. It's insane that some of them weren't called. Right down the line. The ref is watching right down the line.
I saw at least two just, like, blindside hits.
Yeah.
Completely blindside.
Which is insane. It's just dangerous. But, I mean, it didn't matter.
It's football. It's all right.
Yeah. We're just doing a whole lot of bitching right now. That's why I love Dan Campbell. He literally made zero excuses. He's like, we played like shit. And they're like, yeah, but you had 6 cornerbacks out. He's like, I don't care.
That was, that was a big point swing because then I think we got to stop that next drive, and then we came back and Amon-Ra had that drop.
Yeah, that I think was the biggest play of the game personally, because we were up 10-6, going down to could be up 17-6, but he dropped it, and then they went and scored.
And Twitter was saying that was Amon-Ra's like first drop on 4th down in his career, which is kind of crazy to think about.
And I saw that was one of his first drops in the last 2 years.
Yeah. That dude does not drop the ball.
Yeah. Well, we could move on to a topic that Enzo loves.
LeBron?
Oh, we could go LeBron or we could go Stephen A. Because
Oh, I love Stephen A.
which one do you want to do first?
Stephen A.
We'll go Stephen A. to LeBron. Actually, this will work better.
Okay.
So Stephen A. Smith got checked on his show the other day. I don't know if you saw this.
No, I didn't.
So Serena Williams' husband apparently.
Oh, I thought you. Well, Serena Williams isn't a man?
What? But Serena Williams' husband is apparently like this multi-billionaire that owns companies.
Is he white?
Yeah, he's white. What does that have to do with anything?
He definitely gets pegged.
Yeah, this multi-billionaire that gets pegged.
We know.
I wouldn't be surprised. Diddy liked to, didn't he?
Yeah, but what does that have to do with Serena Williams' wife? Like, that's just two completely different people.
All right, go on.
Yeah, he'd get chained up in their bedroom, and Serena Williams would serve tennis balls at his back.
Oh yeah, harder.
That's crazy. It's crazy.
And he'd bend down, and she'd serve him right into his asshole. Anyway, so I don't know why.
We still haven't introduced the podcast.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit! I didn't even realize that. Thanks for calling that out. I didn't even fucking realize that.
Here, we'll clap right here so Enzo can find it, and then put this part right in the front.
I've been waiting for like the past 10 minutes for Dom to remember.
Or maybe we should just do it at the end, and then you could put it.
Just do it right now. Who cares?
All right, welcome back to episode 38 of Frogs and the Algorithm. All right.
Damn, we had like fucking 4 or 5 topics.
Yeah, no, and Alfredo kept saying it too, and I just kept talking.
Oh, you said it? I didn't even hear you.
I said it probably like 2 minutes in. And I was like, we didn't do the intro yet.
Oh, I didn't.
He goes,
even
I'll
hear
do it
you.
after once I'm done. And I think you got up to check the cameras and.
Oh yeah, because I was just gonna talk about Scatabo real quick.
Yeah.
We just never came back to it.
All right, go ahead.
Anyway, welcome back to episode 38. But
Introducers, we got Alfredo.
Oh, well, Alfredo, we got the usuals here for now.
Yeah,
Fredo,
they all
Enzo,
call us
Dom.
casuals. We got the casuals back.
We are casual.
We're all
The huge.
But anyway, so Serena Williams' husband's on First Take. Why he's on there, I have no idea.
Wait, who's on First Take?
Dude, are you serious? Serena Williams' husband.
Okay.
All right, but anyways.
So say it like enunciate so I could do it for the clip.
I did, but we had to cut in the middle.
All right, go ahead.
All right, so Serena Williams' husband was on First Take with Stephen A. Smith, okay?
Okay.
All right. Why he was on First Take, I don't know. I'm not saying that one another time. Anyway, so the history between those two is that, you know how Serena Williams was at the halftime show with Kendrick Lamar and she was dancing?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Stephen A. Smith went on his radio show and basically insinuated, he said, if that was my wife that went and was dancing about one of her exes because she apparently dated Drake or something, she was like stepping all over Drake or whatever. He's like, if that was my wife, I would divorce her, pretty much.
Why?
Because she was saying, why is he like thinking about this guy all the time? Like she would go on national TV basically saying she's thinking about this guy all the time.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
I could kind of see that point. That's a little dramatic.
Stephen A. has some wisdom.
But anyway, so Serena Williams' husband's on First Take. And he goes to Stephen A. Smith and he's like, oh, I heard you had some marriage advice for me. And Stephen A's like, Stephen A's like, oh, well, I was just trying to say, I didn't mean anything by it. And then he's like, I'm a multi-billionaire and I own billionaire. He's like, I advise people on how to make billionaire companies. You've never been married before, so don't give marriage advice to people.
No way. Yes.
On live TV.
That's crazy.
On live TV.
Called him out.
And Stephen A. Smith fucking cowered like a dog, high key. What was he gonna say? Really?
What'd he say?
He's just like, oh no, I didn't mean anything by that. It was fucking, he sounded like a Muppet. What?
He's not married?
Stephen A. Smith, no.
But he has kids. I thought.
Yeah, he has kids.
So he's never been married?
No.
Does he have like 8 baby mamas then?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he has 2 baby mamas, I think, maybe.
Damn.
But yeah, so
what if he's like, and I'm gonna buy this damn show because he's a billionaire?
He probably could buy this show.
You're fired.
But yeah, you're
hired. You're fired. You're hired.
Just buy it, sell it.
I don't care. Get the abortion.
Yeah, but isn't that crazy? He just got checked on his own show like that.
Yeah.
I mean, you shouldn't be talking about other
I'm
people's
surprised he
wives.
didn't have a rebuttal because he's always got something to say though.
Yeah, he does always have something to say.
He just got. He probably wasn't like expecting it just like called out like that on live TV.
Yeah, I know. Shit. But then he went on his show after, and he's like, I mean, he said he didn't have to do that to me on live TV. Like we could have talked about that afterwards.
The same exact thing he did with LeBron.
Yeah, I know.
He just doesn't have anything to say. He just cops out. That's his cop out.
I know. That's what I was saying.
He didn't have to do it to me.
Yeah, he's like, why? Like,
why'd he do it to me like that?
You already used that move before.
I played these games before.
He went on his podcast after and did the same exact thing, didn't he?
Yeah, he was, dude, that's what me and Enzo were arguing about that one time because
He was in the right though.
Stephen A. Smith always is like, oh, if you want to come talk to me, you could come talk to me on my show.
And when they do it,
Yeah, and then he's like, I sit courtside at the games, you could come up to me. And LeBron did it. He's like, bro, that could have been a private conversation. That's basically what he said about that guy. I'm like, you made it public that guy should have divorced Serena Williams because she was dancing at the halftime show.
Yeah.
Mans was a Stephen A. Smith defender.
I like Stephen A. He's a good guy, I feel like.
He's a good father.
Yeah, he brings his kids on and paves the way. But what were you going to say about LeBron? Transitioning into LeBron, that bitch ass.
He's out for a month.
Yeah. Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Well, because he has a pain in his ass or something?
Yeah,
It does, basically.
He has something stuck in his ass or something.
Oh, shit. It's too much of those anal beads. Yeah, that's right, LeBron. Come to my house. I'll fuck you up.
Hey. No, sure.
Dude,
I'm not afraid of you.
Could you imagine if LeBron was actually down here? Like,
He probably wouldn't be able to stand up here, right?
yeah, probably not. No, he'd definitely touch the ceiling.
Yeah.
And his balls would touch the floor, too.
Yeah. Because he's old.
Yeah, but he's out for a month and people were shitting on him. They said, oh, because did we talk about on here that he had a second decision on Twitter and everybody was buying up the tickets?
What do you mean?
I don't think we did.
Do you want to explain it?
I mean, I kind of know. There was basically that second decision was ended up being a Hennessy commercial, but there's people that were buying tickets to the last game because were playing the Lakers, weren't they?
Yeah, or the Cavs or something.
Or the Lakers were playing the Cavs, and this guy was suing LeBron for $900 because that's how much the ticket prices were going up. And then after it ended up just being a Hennessy ad, like the ticket prices just like went back down to normal prices. So he was probably out like $600 to $700.
Yeah. So they thought LeBron posted something on Twitter that said the second decision out tomorrow at 12. So people thought he was retiring. Us Bron fans knew he was fucking bullshitting, like per usual. And so people were buying tickets to the last Cavs game and the last Lakers game because they thought it was going to be his farewell. Like, he's out the league. But then he dropped the thing and it was just a Hennessy ad. And so people were pissed, and that guy was suing LeBron for $800.
Did he win?
Fuck no, he's not going to win. He bought the tickets willingly. And also, he was obviously going to resell them anyway if he was retiring.
Yeah, but now he's out of $900. Is that how much Lakers tickets are?
No, it was just they went up because everyone thought it was gonna be LeBron's last game. So like, oh, I need to buy tickets like now before they.
Oh, so we bought resale.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. So the person that was selling them was probably like, yeah.
Imagine if like LeBron writes him back though, sends him $900.
LeBron's not doing it. He's a cheap ass. He doesn't even pay for Pandora. No, but he said he's going to serve LeBron his papers at a Laker game, so he's got to buy courtside seats. I'm like, bro, just cut your losses. What the fuck are you doing?
They might go up that much anyway. Like not like close to $900, but they might go up to like $400 or $500.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, especially Bron at Cavs. Like, how many times is he going to be there playing healthy?
LeBron, you've been served.
Could you imagine Bron's getting water at the cooler and this guy's just handing him his subpoena papers?
That might be would that be like a finals like preview, you think, or no? Lakers, Cavs?
Nah, I don't think the Lakers are making the finals. I actually think you could hear here first. I think the Nuggets are going to win the NBA Finals this year.
Jokic is the best player to ever play.
No, I don't know about that. He's the best player in the world easily. Yeah. And they got a good squad around him. Jamal Murray, Cam Johnson. They got rid of Michael Porter Jr.
Yeah, Michael Porter Jr. has been on a tear. He's just he wants to become a social media influencer now. He's been jumping on podcasts and stuff.
And he's been sleeping with trainees.
Has he?
I don't know. That was a rumor, I think. I was just making that up.
Oh.
I saw it on Twitter. Dude, I can't believe everything on Twitter, but it's funny.
Yeah.
Dude, but you know what's not a rumor is that Jokic told Michael Porter Jr. to wear condoms when he moved to Brooklyn.
Oh, I saw that.
What the hell?
Yeah.
They're like, yo, Jokic actually a dog.
What the?
Making sure he has safe, protected sex.
I was watching Jokic like getting up in people's faces, and they're like show his brother and he's like sitting there, and his eyes are like looking these directions.
Dude, his brothers look like polar bears, dude. Literal
They look
polar
scary.
bears.
They look like mobsters, like Russian mobsters.
Dude, they deadass look like, I just watched Zootopia the other day. They look like the polar bear mobsters in Zootopia.
They just look like giant Vikings.
I know. They're huge. They're scary, bro. That one time when I forgot who was fighting him. I think it was maybe Marcus Morris. Remember when he like Jokic elbowed him in the back and he had whiplash for like 2.5 months? Like his brothers were trying to get on the court and the security had to hold him back.
No.
I couldn't imagine holding those guys back.
Yeah, no, they're definitely like, don't let us on there.
Did Michigan or Michigan State play this weekend? I feel like we didn't watch those.
We don't have to talk about that.
Why? What happened?
'Cause
They both lost. They both suck.
they both got fucking trashed.
Like, it wasn't even close, both the games. Like, honestly, they're just letting in every touchdown.
I know, it was so boring.
Couldn't move the ball on offense. So that might be a good game.
Yeah, Michigan State might be lit for the. I thought it was gonna be because we were both better this year. It's because we're both equally as bad. We're actually both.
How many
teams
weeks
suck.
until Michigan State?
2 weeks.
In 2 weeks, are you going up?
Yeah, I'm going up.
Are you gonna go up?
I'll be there.
Should I go up?
Hell
Yeah, oh yeah.
And it's up. Then it's up. Wait, what day is it?
It's on a Saturday, obviously. Why would it not be on a Saturday?
Saturday noon game probably. They don't want to watch it.
Yeah, I kind of feel like it's gonna be a noon game.
They do not want to put this on a primetime game.
But they did last year put it at night game.
Yeah, the year before too, I think.
Yeah, but
Dave
last year
Portnoy's gonna be there.
Portnoy?
Yeah.
He might not. He's got. Doesn't he have big noon kickoff still?
I mean, if they play at noon, they might be at,
Yeah, that's true.
noon. They might be there at noon.
Yeah, they suck, bro. They're calling for Jonathan Smith's head. James Franklin just got fired from Penn State. It's a free for all in college football right now.
I thought that's Key and Peele, that guy from Key and Peele. He didn't just get fired.
No, yeah, he's the Lions fan. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's
And he must have been
because of the
Penn State.
NIL. The NIL ruined it. College football.
Yeah, but what does that have to do with the coaches?
Don't the coaches get paid too?
I mean, yeah, they got paid before the NIL.
He had
though.
what was his buyout, like $60 million?
Yeah, it was like the 9th highest buyout ever.
To a coach?
Yes.
Yeah, they fired him and they had to give him $60 million.
Oh my gosh.
This guy was like 1 in like 18 against top 10 opponents and like 3 in 20 against top.
How
25.
do I become a college football coach?
Somebody said that. They're like, yo, I think I could get to college football.
And I
coach
heard
and
that
get
Michigan
bought
State
out.
was going to fire Smith for James Franklin too on Twitter. Saw it.
You think that's true, bro? I saw that if we fire Jonathan Smith, it'd be the 3rd highest buyout ever. And we just bought out Mel Tucker, dude.
How much was his?
This is $90 million, I think.
And he had a charge, didn't
But I think we got some of it back because it was like there's something in the contract where
if he like jacks off while talking on the phone
he
to a girl,
couldn't jack.
Something like that.
Yeah, and there was a clause.
he
on the
wasn't
floor.
allowed to bust.
Yeah, he could jack up on the phone. He just couldn't bust.
He couldn't finish.
Yeah, dude, and he just couldn't contain himself. Man.
Have you seen that newspaper where I think there's like a Michigan sports newspaper where it was like Mel Tucker, his D's always lacking or something like that. Or it's like always, his D's lacking.
Yeah, bro.
After that like allegation stuff came out. I think that headline came out.
Bro, that kind of sucked that Mel Tucker was a piece of shit because Keep Chopping was still lit. Everybody's going like this.
Oh yeah, we were good too when we had Mel Tucker as a coach.
Well, 1 year, yeah. The year after, we were.
And he would bring
hot garbage.
He'd bring like supercars on the field and stuff.
He'd be with T Grizzly.
Yeah. He was definitely pushing the culture for sure.
Yeah, he had motion.
Yeah.
He had motion, and then he turned into an absolute sexual assault artist.
Yeah.
It was just a terrible weekend for Detroit sports, though.
Wasn't he on your plane?
Yeah, he was on my plane. We were going to Puerto Rico, and he was in the front of the plane, and we were like, "Tuck coming," and he just gave us a nod.
Yeah. You know what's crazy is that literally after you saw him like 2 weeks ago, they were trying to subpoena him for court, and they couldn't find him because he's not in the country.
Yeah, we were
He's
going
on
to
your
Puerto
fucking
Rico.
flight.
Yeah, we were going to Puerto Rico to open up our season, and we're like, "Is that Mel Tucker?" Like while we were boarding the plane, and he's just like in first class, and we all walked by and we're like, "Tuck coming." He just like gave us a nod.
What does that mean, Coven?
Coming?
Tuck coming. That's like his thing, like Tuck coming, or he'd be like, keep chopping.
You know, because he jerks off right
Yeah.
in front of the mic
That's what he would say on the phone. He'd be like, "Tuck coming,
Tuck coming.
right before he's about to finish. Tuck coming.
tuck coming." Bro, I saw something fucked where they were trying to get that chick that he jacked off on the phone with. They were like, "Dude, Jonathan Smith should call her this week." They're trying to get him to do it.
Why? Well, who's Jonathan Smith?
He's a Michigan State coach now.
I mean, that'd be an easy out.
Yeah, that'd be fucked, man. That's crazy.
Jonathan Smith. That's such an ugly name.
That's the most common name in America statistically. John Smith, actually.
John Smith. Oh yeah, not Jonathan.
Well, it's just short for John.
Jonathanian.
Jonathanian. But our boy yesterday, Jake Moody, kicked the game winner against Chicago, or for Chicago.
I saw in the text. Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of lit.
I didn't watch the game winner, but I was like following it on the way home.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of nervous while he's kicking it.
Was that his first game playing?
Yeah, that was his first game playing, and it was windy and rainy as fuck.
Where'd they play?
Washington.
And
Washington City, not state.
So what'd they do with the other kicker on the Bears? Did they fire him?
They executed him at midfield.
Oh my gosh.
Because he was missing kicks too.
Yeah.
Jeez.
In
No,
practice.
he had a quad injury, so he was out. So Jake didn't know he was playing, I guess, till like that weekend.
Proud of Jake Moody. He's on the comeback. Look out
yeah.
for Jake Moody, all you haters.
Fuck the 49ers, you pieces of shit. He needed that for his confidence, it seemed like.
What was like the craziest, like playing with Moody? Like, what was the craziest kick you ever seen him do in like high school? Was it like in practice or in game?
I feel like I've seen him kick from the logo and before when we played with them. Like in a game, I think.
Yeah.
At least 60 yards. I think he kicked a 60-yarder at least.
Yeah, I mean, it was like an automatic 3 points every single time.
Yeah.
You just had to get past probably the 50, and it was automatic. 30.
Yeah. No, yeah, he never missed in high school, I don't think. And even in college, I don't think he missed too until like the last year, right?
Yeah, no, in college he's very good. Like they called him Money Moody because he just was like everything.
He won best kicker in
Yeah, he did his senior year.
Yeah, the country,
Yeah.
because he's like that.
Is you like that?
Wasn't he like practice squad quarterback for you guys or something?
No.
Oh, I thought maybe he ran practice.
Did he
squad
punt too for you guys?
I think he did, yeah.
Yeah.
No, during practice, he'd like, just like walk around the field and like with the ball in his hand, or like he just put the tee up and just kick.
Yeah, I was
field
gonna say
goals.
just a tee and a ball.
Yeah, because
And his helmet.
they don't have like the what's it called, the netting where you can practice. So somebody has to keep going and get the ball for him while he's practicing. So he's kicking absolute bombs, dude.
In the back of the field goal post, just trying to catch his field goal.
Yeah, you gotta run like 60 yards to go hand it to him.
Yeah, I remember in when we played with him in middle school, like he kicked the ball and he like broke his shin, like his leg or something like that.
Oh shit!
Yeah, in middle school, and he had to go to the hospital and get a cast.
Oh, I was talking about that yesterday too, because remember when we used to play in Little League, you would kick off a tee for a field goal.
Yeah.
You like teed up, but
Would you?
Yeah, but I literally had this vivid memory where I forgot who was the holder. I think it was, maybe bleep this name out, but I think it was.
I think he was, yeah.
Yeah, and I remember he went up to somebody and he's just like, I think Moody's ready to kick off the ground this year, and he would. I don't know why I remember that, but like, and he fucking kicked like.
You're talking about like the little block.
Yeah, the little block, but he didn't do it like when we played Little League. He'd kick off the ground,
Damn.
which was like the ultimate fucking advantage because we sucked in Little League and he'd give us 3 points. Except I didn't play with him, you play with him.
Yeah. Yeah, he was definitely OP.
I also remember every single time, because he was varsity 4 years, right? I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Like, he'd get it to the end zone pretty much every time, but every single time he didn't, it was like the biggest return because everybody assumed he was going to get it there. So that nobody would fucking go down and tackle.
Yeah, they would just watch it. They
Yeah.
would be watching the kick go up and like, oh my god, that's short.
Yeah, so if it got to the one, it was like a 60 or 70 yard return all the way back.
Yeah.
Yeah, but shout out Moody, good for you, bro.
Let me borrow some money. No, I'm just kidding.
Actually, Angelo and I got a picture with him a couple years ago. I think it was my freshman year. It was the Ohio State game, and I was walking around with Angelo, and we were just like walking past the baseball field, and there's tailgates. Usually the football families, they'll tailgate in like a little grass area like behind the baseball stadium. And Angela goes, "Oh shit, that's Moody." You know,
Wasn't he? Was he not playing?
no, he wasn't playing. I think it was his first year in
Oh,
the NFL,
okay.
and he was back. And so Angela and I just got a picture with him.
That's funny. I remember. This is kind of random, but like, there's this one guy I played basketball with, and he walked on to Michigan's football team. You can bleep this name out, but
Yeah.
yeah, and we were at Michigan for the Michigan State game, and we're at this party in this tailgate, and he comes up, and I'm like, "Yo, bro, aren't you playing in like 30 minutes?" He's like, "Bro, I'm a walk on. I don't fucking dress."
No, but I'm pretty sure he's dressed in the
Yeah,
game,
but I
though.
think that was like his freshman year though.
Oh.
So like, and I was laughing. I was like, "Oh, so sorry."
There was my friends that are in Fiji at MSU. They have a kid in their frat that's a walk on the football team, and they were playing. And while they were playing, like the kid was just at the Fiji house.
Really? Yeah.
Like they don't dress.
It's so awkward, kind of.
That's funny.
That and another thing, the Michigan State game, my senior year, Angela and I got a picture with Brantley, the cornerback that got the game-winning pick
Oh yeah.
right after the game. That was another cool.
Weren't you at that game? Or I was gonna go, but I couldn't go, and I didn't get there in time.
It was a K9 like 5 touchdown game. Like
Yeah,
it was
that
actually unreal watching.
Oh, that was an awesome game.
That was like so sick. Like I've actually never seen a running back take over like that.
Yeah, that was.
That was
insane.
2021, wasn't it?
Yeah. I think
Yes.
so.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. That was the last crypto bull run.
Yeah, that's why K9 scored 5 times because Bitcoin is rising.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah. I haven't really been seeing anything on social media that much. Oh, I could talk about this. So what's it called? Adin Ross had his 23rd birthday the other day, and he had all his friends there, like Cuffham and Cheeser. You guys all don't know them, but he for his birthday, they let Cuffham and Schnaggy Mo's, because they're black, whip them with a whip.
Oh my god.
And it's a leather whip, and it has like a I don't know, like a point at the end like that, and Cuffham whipped them so hard, and you could see like the welt on Aiden's back. It was so funny, bro.
Sounds awful.
Happy birthday, Aiden.
A big LeBron year starting off right.
Yeah, it was crazy,
Who
bro.
would sign up for that? It was on stream, I'm assuming.
Yeah, it was on stream
How many times did you get whipped?
twice.
23. Are you 1? Are you 2? Are you 3?
Because they wanted to make it seem like what it was like when, they're slaves.
Well, so they switched it around and Aiden got them
Yeah,
next.
Reverse, no. It was like reverse roles. The roles were reversed.
That's crazy. I mean, I don't even know what I'd rather do than get whipped. I feel like that hurts like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Belt to ass.
Yeah, dude, just like the sound of it is like whoosh. Like that's gotta hurt. It's cracking wind.
Yeah. Cracking skin.
I don't know. Is Kaisenet's Mafiathon done? Or
Yeah, I think LeBron was the last one because he cut his hair.
Bron cut his hair?
Yeah, Bron cut his hair.
Oh.
He cut off the
shit.
dreads, yeah. Those nasty dreads. Those dreads were nasty.
I'm sure they smelled bad. Right? We talked about it on here, I feel like.
Yeah, we talked
I
about
think
it
we
already.
did,
but-
yeah. So
Oh.
something I brought up the other day was what's like the peak like rap genre, like peak rap era,
Peak rap era.
2016.
2016. I was saying like I really listened to rap. It was like probably like 2014 to like 2020, and then I kind of broke off and stopped listening to rap. But that was
Yeah,
for me, it
rap
was, like,
sucks now. Except for when Iceman comes out. The GOAT.
Who's your favorite rapper?
my favorite rapper.
Don't say Kendrick Lamar.
No, I would say like when I was really listening to rap, it was probably Uzi. I've been listening, going back to like Love Is Rage,
I'll fuck with Uzi.
Love Is Rage 2.
Yeah.
I've been listening to those a lot.
Yeah, Lover's Rage 2 is so fire.
But like right now, my favorite rapper would probably be Kendrick.
God.
It probably would be Kendrick, J. Cole, Drake. No, I listen to all of them. Like just the big three right now. Cause I just like don't listen to rap as much as I did.
Yeah, that era of like Kanye, Jay-Z, Kendrick, Drake. J. Cole and Wayne, like 2000 and Eminem 2008 to like kind of 2016-ish, 2018-ish was probably the best.
You know what song I was listening to? I was listening to No New Friends, No New Friends, No New
With DJ
Friends, no, no
Khaled?
new. That's right, that's right. Stay down with my day ones.
Yeah, that one's.
But like I've been going back to like the old Kodak too, like Patty Cake, Transporting, like those songs.
Oh, dude,
The
old
ski
Kodak.
masks, the
What's that one Kodak song? Where he's like, no, it's not. No Flock. Yeah, No Flockin'.
No Flockin'.
Yeah, that's my favorite Kodak song. To the doctor, I'm a healthy kid. I smoke
eat
broccoli.
broccoli.
yeah, that one.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've been
that's-
going back to like that era of rap.
Yeah, dude, new rap kind of sucks. I don't even know who this new rap. Who's on the XL?
I don't know if they do it anymore.
They still do it,
They
but
do,
it's
bro.
just
They
like
gotta have random
a bunch of
people
no
on
names.
there.
Yeah, I don't know. It fell off.
Like actually, like I feel like we're old heads, but the only like newer rapper I can really think of right now off the top of my head is like Yeet, and he's not even that new.
No, he's been out for a minute. I
Yeah.
feel like for like a couple years, like 3 at least.
Oh,
I don't even listen to him. Like I know there's like he's got a pretty big fan base, but
He
I don't
has some
listen
good
to him.
albums.
Yeah.
Like the 2093 album is pretty good.
Is that the bluish one?
It's the one that looks, yeah, it's like futurist.
Well, Young Thug just dropped an album, but I didn't really listen.
I heard that the Young Thug album was garbage.
It is garbage.
Yeah, I didn't really listen to it. I just know he dropped it.
What was he rapping about in there? Because isn't he not allowed to rap about drugs and killing people?
Yeah, he's just, there was like one song where he's like, just met up with my lawyer today.
Actually,
Just met up with my lawyer today.
It sounds like something Kanye would do.
you should link up with.
But yeah,
Kanye,
I was asking my sisters about that. Like, what was like peak rap era for you? I got a good response from Sophia. She kind of said the same thing, but Liv was kind of like, I don't know, bro.
This is when
Yeah.
we needed to sit right there and not say anything.
Just not.
I'll get a fourth mic.
You know what
Or
I
I'll
was?
rebuy
I
it.
could buy the fourth mic if you want. But you know what album I've been listening to, like last week, was that Tory Lanez album with Shooters and Benevolent and
Yeah, I know which
BID.
one. The one with the balloons.
Oh,
on it.
Memories Don't Die. Is that what it's
Yeah,
called?
I love that
that one's
album.
fire.
Yeah, free Tory. He didn't shoot Megan.
Isn't he free though?
No, he's not.
No, I think
I thought they came out with evidence that like Megan Thee Stallion was shot by her friend.
I think so, but I don't know. I mean, bro, we'd see him on social media everywhere if he was free.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, he drops music in jail anyway.
yeah.
He actually just dropped a new song the other day. He drops one like every week. But Alone That Prom is his best.
Yeah, that is
Probably
a
my
good
favorite Tory album.
And they tried to blacklist him on that one because I didn't even know that came out. You know, they were blacklisting him for a little bit. They still do actually.
Yeah, him and 6ix9ine. I stole that.
I stole that shit.
I stole that
Did we
shit.
talk about that on here?
I don't know.
think
No,
so.
we didn't. I know that Vlad said he paid 6ix9ine for that interview, and it's the most money he ever paid in his life for an interview with him and 6ix9ine. And 6ix9ine told him, he was just like, this interview is about to be like the biggest interview you have ever had. And it low-key kind of was.
Yeah, there were so many clips off of that. I stole that shit.
I mean, at least he was like, "Oh, you're gonna pay me the money." Yeah. I mean, maybe he was lying, but he just literally confessed to everything.
Yeah.
Because that clip was like about Trippie Redd, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's like, I'm tripping.
1400.
I think it was a Gummo beat they were talking about. And he was just like, I stole that shit. He's like, you wouldn't want to hear Trippie on that beat?
Because they never really have like a long interview with 6ix9ine of like just one-on-one with somebody, like interviewing him, you know? Like he kind of is just arguing with people most of the time.
Was he not with like when he was hanging out with Steve all the time?
Yeah. And then I forgot. I remember that 6ix9ine and Steve hung out all the time, and this is when they were canceling people and taking people off YouTube. So they went to Rumble, and they did they were promoting Rumble because that's like the free speech platform, and they did a podcast with Tristan Tate and Andrew Tate, and Steve and 6ix9ine got on the podcast with them, and they were like blacked out drunk, and they were just you could tell that they were blacked out drunk too, and they're just slurring their words. And Andrew Tate and Tristan Tate were just looking at them. They're like, "What the fuck?" Because they were like super drunk and just saying crazy shit.
I actually haven't heard about those guys in a while.
For real, I haven't heard them in a minute.
Yeah.
What are they up to? Are they in prison?
No, I saw a video, or I follow Andrew on Twitter, and he posted something the other day because yesterday was like, or no, a couple days ago, it was the biggest crash in crypto history, like bigger than COVID and bigger than the FTX, and a bunch of people got liquidated. And if you don't know what liquidated means, it means that like people were putting a long on Bitcoin, so every dollar you put in, you like make like 100x your money. So like, but you lose it faster if you go down. So they crashed the market and everybody got liquidated like 100 million. A couple people had $100 million long, so they were losing 100 million, and it went down $19 billion.
Jeez.
Yeah, and then he's just said that like using leverage is satanic, and he's like, to make money you gotta provide a service to people. I saw that video on his account on X.
So people are just like scamming the thing basically to try to make quick money.
Yeah, he's like, God will punish you if you try to do some shit like that.
We're providing a service for these people.
Yeah, we're providing a service.
Hopefully laughs.
Yeah.
Hopefully a few laughs.
Or nightmares. Rawr.
I actually watched that Caleb Presley with Halliburton yesterday.
Did you?
Yeah, it was really funny. Dude, Caleb Presley's so funny, dude. Just literally the whole bit was just about the Halliburton, and he's like, so what's like the hardest thing for you to do with your Achilles torn? Like, take off or land? And Halliburton's like, probably land. He's like, oh. He's like, so you have trouble landing the plane. He's like, I didn't say that.
That was actually messed up how Halliburton ended his season, man. But he got like super, super famous after that, I feel like.
No, he was famous before. Actually, speaking of Halliburton, they're coming out with Starting Five comes out to Thursday. And it's like quarterbacks, but it's for the NBA players. And it follows SGA and Halliburton. So we're going to see Game 7 at the end of it, which is pretty interesting.
That'd be sick.
Because last year was Bron, Anthony Edwards, Sabonis.
This is Sabonis.
I don't know, bro. Sabonis is so weird. I didn't even watch all of it. I got to like episode 5. And dude, because Sabonis was turning me off, bro. I was like, bro, I don't want to see Sabonis' boring ass life.
Is he is he American?
No, he's Lithuanian.
So like you could barely understand what he's saying?
No, he's like an Americanized Lithuanian.
Oh, okay.
He's got an accent, but
Yeah, he actually says the N-word all the time.
He's like, I got to go to practice today.
yeah, they're like showing him how he met his wife, and his wife's like, yeah, I just saw Domas walk in the room, and I was like, oh my god, he's so attractive. I'm like, yeah, it definitely wasn't because this guy was 7'1". Like, shut the fuck up.
Who's on the? I don't think he finished. Who's like?
Oh,
the
this
starting
year?
5? Yeah, this year.
It's SGA, Halliburton, Durant, Jaylen Brown, I want to say. And then I have no idea who the last one is. You guys want to try and guess?
Hopefully they show like Kevin Durant going to Drake's house.
Dude, guess who the last one is?
Yeah, you guys want to guess who the last person is? I actually don't know who it is. I gotta look right now.
It's
It's obviously a star though.
It might Wemby maybe.
I think it might be Wemby too, yeah.
Could be Wemby. Oh, Jimmy Butler was in the last one too. And
Maybe Cade. Do you think Cade's on there?
no, I think Cade will be next year.
Jalen Ivy. Or no, not Jalen Ivy, Malik Beasley.
Yeah. Just a bunch of guys with fucking Malik Beasley, Emmanuel Classe,
Just guys that bet.
Rashi Rice. Just a bunch of guys with fucking criminal
Has
records.
the new TNT started yet?
It starts on Wednesday next week is the first episode.
Oh.
This is the season, right? Next Wednesday. Start?
Next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday.
Are you scared, or you think it's going to be good? It's
We're
still
gonna
Shaq
see.
and Ernie and
Green.
Charles Barkley.
Kenny
Oh, it's Harden.
Harden.
Yeah, that's actually
Hey.
gonna be fucking pretty interesting.
Damn, Enzo, you might have to tune into that.
Yeah, maybe. I don't have Netflix, so.
Yeah, we do. It's on this TV.
Oh, well, I don't use Netflix.
You literally sit down here and do your work all the time.
Yeah. Do you guys know how to do standard deviation?
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta learn how to do that. I gotta learn how to do that before my class. I got a midterm
What?
In person?
the 24th. But
Oh,
I
okay.
finished all my homework until like the 26th. So then I could just study for 2 weeks. How smart am I?
All right. Wait, are you doing stats?
Yes, elementary school statistics.
Elementary school?
Yeah, it says Elm statistics, so it like sounds like kind of like more mature, but
Are you being dead ass? It's elementary school statistics?
yeah, but it's kind of hard. Like the reading's kind of hard.
But the fact that they give that class at a college, how is that an option? That's they don't have, like, at least be high school statistics, elementary school statistics.
Yeah.
Bro, so your standard deviation is probably like, oh.
Did you do mean, median, mode, and range?
That's what I'm doing right now. Yeah, I actually didn't even know what that like mean, median, mode meant. And then I was ChatGPTing it while I was taking a picture of the question. And I was like, like I still don't know what it means. The median's like in the middle, and then the mean is like all of them.
It's the average.
The average, yeah. And the mode is the
Most repeated number.
most repeated number, yeah.
Oh my god, jeez. You're fucking dumber than I thought. How'd you not know that, dude? That's insane.
Dude, I haven't been to school in 2 years.
Well, I'm taking elementary recess.
Yeah, these guys.
I bet you if you asked mommy if what mean, median, mode is, she's not gonna know.
Yeah, she probably wouldn't. No, she would know. Come on. Mode, maybe. Mode is like one.
Put me in that mode,
But
demon mode.
so your standard deviation then is like 4 plus or minus the mean or the mode.
I don't know that. I'm not that far yet.
We got 2 weeks to figure it out.
Everything.
Well, that would mean that if the mean was 12 and the standard deviation was 4 plus or minus, that means that the range would be between 8 and 16.
Most of the distribution would fall in between that range.
Yeah.
I just chat GBT everything.
You
but
get
I actually-
ChatGPT the midterm.
I know. That's why I'm studying it. That's the only thing I
This
need.
guy's just-
What was your guys' hardest class? Like, what was your hardest class in college?
Oh, in college I took advanced financial analytics, and I accidentally got into an honors class. I didn't know it was honors. I wasn't even in the honors college, and I sat down second day, and they're like, "Oh, welcome to honors advanced financial analytics," and I was like, "Fuck, dude, what?"
How do I get out of this?
And I couldn't switch my classes because all my other ones had revolved around that. But I got a 4 out of it. But I fucking sweated. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I didn't cheat like you did, but
Yeah.
I cheated a little bit. But
No, I cheat.
everybody cheats a little bit.
I cheated a lot. Like,
Right, bro.
like I don't even know what's going on in any of my classes. That's how much I cheat. That's why I have to learn this
You
from
should
one.
bleep some of that out, dude. They're gonna. What if they watch? I mean, they're not gonna watch all the way to the end. We're not gonna make this a clip anyway.
I might. I got 2 years.
How much do you guys use ChatGPT for your guys' homework?
Yeah, for real. No, because I saw actually something that ChatGPT, like, was the usage from September to June. I think it was more for high school and college. Was so high, and then as soon as it hits June, the ChatGPT like drops to like super low levels. So like nobody's using it, and so it's like so obvious that everybody for school is using it.
In June?
June, yeah, high school ends in June.
Yeah, high school's.
Oh,
yeah.
and then it drops.
Yeah, because no one's in class.
Yeah.
From like June to.
Oh, well, I used it all summer because I was taking summer classes. So
Yeah, well, you're the exception.
So I'm in an AI and like Minds it's called. It's philosophy and psych, and basically we were talking about this Turing test, which it's basically a computer versus a human, and they're trying to figure out if the computer's like quote unquote like intelligent, and the computer like the AI tested higher than a human.
Really?
It was getting like they would basically have a conversation, and a person would have to choose whether or not like it was either the computer or the human talking to them like in a response, and the computer was guessing it like 75% of the time, where a human was only getting it right like 55% of the time.
That's actually kind of scary, honestly, dude. What the fuck?
So it's kind of it's like low key like slowly getting out of hand. AI.
Bro, I use the ChatGPT, bro, and I like have conversations with it. Like when I'm writing my videos, I'd be like, "Good morning, chat. Are you ready to write videos?" And they're like, "Hell yeah!"
Yeah.
It's like a person, pretty much.
It is pretty much like a
2028. That's when I feel like it's gonna be like indistinguishable.
It's crazy.
I think it might be sooner than that.
But AI would never really take over though, because like we programmed it, so it wouldn't even make any sense for it to take over, kind of.
Unless people make their own AIs to do evil.
Well, if we just get so dumb that kind of just thinks for us, then it could.
Like Wall-E.
Yeah, Wall-E's is a good example.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't watched that movie in so long.
They're coming out with a Wall-E 2, I think.
Are they?
Yeah.
Is it all AI?
Yeah, they're probably gonna AI.
Why did you look at me
AI
like
did.
that?
Huh?
Why were you looking at me like that?
Oh, I was kind of.
You're waiting for me to say something crazy.
No, I was just thinking about
Wally.
it. Dude, they definitely just AIing all the scripts. Eventually, there's gonna be AI actors, AI settings, and you're just gonna watch a full AI movie, and everybody's gonna be talking.
I just can't wait till we put on a bodysuit and go in like a video game, like Ready Player One.
Yeah, maybe you go in GTA and you get shot in the chest and you can feel it.
Yeah, that would suck.
Oh fuck!
But to experience that one time.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. You put on the bodysuit and you go to the strip club. Go to the strip club in GTA. Oh my!
I'll cut that out.
Holy fuck,
keep
dude.
that one in. Keep that one in.
No, I'm taking that out.
You could just bleep it and like.
Oh
cut it
yeah,
out.
true. I'll put. Yeah.
You're saying that in the bodysuit.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, dude, that'd be fucking crazy. That would hurt. That would hurt a little bit. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm slowly finishing that book though that I was telling you about.
Oh, what was it called again?
Hail Mary, Project Hail Mary.
Oh yeah.
But if you want to read it, I can.
I do kind of want to read it, but
What's it
It's
about?
gonna be really slow.
Basically, this guy has to save humanity, and the Earth is losing power, and so the sun's losing power, and Earth is gonna like cool off, and all of humanity is gonna die, and it's gonna be a movie in March, and basically this guy gets sent out to space to try to figure out the problem in space, but he meets aliens out there.
Oh.
Ryan Gosling's gonna star in that movie in March, so it's
Damn.
pretty interesting actually.
And then at the end, he takes off a bodysuit and he's just
He's in a simulation
he's
at
in
the
a
end.
simulation, yeah. and he's talking at dog.
But it's a pretty good book so far. I think I have 100 pages left. I think in it.
Oh, how many pages is it?
It's like almost 500.
That's pretty good.
I can't wait for it to snow. I don't know why I heard like the Mariah Carey Christmas song earlier, and I was like, "Oh, I can't wait for Christmas." I like every time I hear that song. I read up for Christmas. I always get that nostalgia.
Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday, though.
Really?
Yeah.
I think for me it's Christmas, Easter, then Thanksgiving.
Christmas, Easter.
Yeah, Christmas.
Mine's Thanksgiving, Christmas, and then probably yesterday, Columbus Day.
Columbus Day.
Yeah.
Everyone gets a free day off.
I got a free day off, so you know what, Columbus, you're good in my book, even though you did some evil shit.
Not Columbus, Ohio.
Shout out
Fuck
to you,
guys.
Columbus.
Fuck Columbus, Ohio.
You know, Columbus, when he landed in America, he wanted the natives to like do what he says. So he knew there's an eclipse coming. So he's like, "Yo, if you don't do what I say, I'm gonna turn your moon red." And they're like, "Whatever, get the fuck out of here." And then a few days later, the moon turned red, so they worshipped him like a god.
That's funny. Yeah, he's a goat. Those people were also like eating babies and stuff. So.
And scalping people. It was just an absolute free for all back in the day, bro.
They're just like, oh yeah, like Columbus was such a bad guy, but like the people that were here were even worse. I feel like.
Bro, you could literally be a murderer in one town and just walk to the next one and be a completely different person.
Yeah, because we didn't even know that half of America even existed till we started walking out this way, the western half.
I know.
I
Like,
seen like this Theo Vaughn and Joe Rogan where he's just like, yeah, back in the day, like you could murder somebody and then shave your mustache and become the sheriff and look for yourself.
that is true though, bro. You could get away with literally anything. As soon as it was nighttime, you could probably get away with most things.
Yeah.
There's no light really. They just have torches.
Yeah.
Dude, nighttime would probably be scary in one of those English settlements in the 13 colonies, and you just know the Native Americans are just lurking in the plains on the outside, and you can't see them.
That is scary.
And they're doing bird calls. They're like, that'd be crazy, dude. That'd be scary as hell. I'm glad we live in this time where we could just talk shit about people on camera.
Yeah, we do live in the best time.
You get shot by an arrow.
Yeah, imagine you're at the saloon with your boys. And you're like, yo, I'm about to go take a piss, and you get a fucking arrow right in your chest because the Native Americans are pissed that you took their
Yeah,
land.
that's crazy. What's another time that you would want to like live in, like time era besides this time right now?
Can I go future?
Yeah, future. Well, we don't know anything in the future, but maybe in the past.
If I had to pick the past, I'd probably live through the Great Depression.
Why?
I'm joking. I know that obviously
You're just
it'd be one
completely
of the-
poor. You got to figure it out on your own.
Yeah, because I want to be out the mud and come from the dirt.
Okay.
No, I'd work with like I don't know. I don't have one yet. You have one?
Whatever time Frank Sinatra was alive.
I like that time too. Yeah.
When it was black and white.
Black and white, yeah.
Yeah.
The world wasn't color yet.
Yeah.
We could only see in black and white back then.
Yeah. I like that time. I like that answer.
Yeah,
I feel like I'd pick that answer too.
I would
Like
pick-
the Great Gatsby type of
living in New York during that time would be
I'd pick like the 2000s.
the 2000s.
early 2000s.
Yeah, but like my life would be like, instead of me being 5, I'd be like 10.
10.
Not
Yeah.
joking. I don't know. I think I'd pick, if I had to go like way back, maybe. No, because I don't want to do medieval times, because in medieval times, if you got like a paper cut, you just fucking died 2 days later.
Yeah.
People died from diarrhea.
I think that time, like the booming, what is it, the Industrial Revolution, like
Oh, like
where-
the Peaky Blinders time?
No, Frank Sinatra. What is that? 50s, 40s or 50s?
40s and 50s, yeah. Right after World War II ish. That would be right.
Yeah.
To where we don't get drafted.
There was still the Vietnam War and the Korean War.
It would be like a little cool to experience World War II, maybe on America's side, not on the.
Like at the end after we won.
Yeah, after we knew we were
Yeah.
gonna win.
Like the very last day.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, after we bombed the Japanese for absolutely zero reason.
Hiroshima.
Yeah, I think I'd pick I think I'd want to be an explorer. I used to be really into the explorers. Like I did a research paper on Hernan Cortez, who went in and attacked the Aztecs in Mexico, and it was really interesting. So maybe I'd be an explorer.
Where's he from? Spain?
Spain.
Yeah, the Spaniards conquered the world, didn't they?
They had a lot of
This
the United
side
States.
of the world, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We bought it from them, or we stole it from
The
them.
Louisiana Purchase.
That was from the French,
The
actually.
French, yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
It was like English, French, yeah. English, French, Spanish.
Did you guys see Katy Perry's dating Justin Trudeau?
That's not true.
I think it is, yeah.
No way.
Yeah, they were caught like kissing like on a boat.
Yeah, I did hear about this from my friends yesterday.
Yeah. Isn't that weird? Like
That
that
is
was like
pretty
the
random.
that was like the most hated guy in Canada.
Trudeau got fired and started dating Katy Perry.
Yeah.
Yeah, he won, bro. He won the fucking, I guess. He doesn't got to deal with politics and he's dating Katy Perry. Even though isn't Katy Perry kind of crazy? Wasn't she on that astronaut? Wasn't she on that thing to space?
I don't know.
She was on The Voice for a little bit.
Was she?
I think so.
Yeah, she is a bit.
I always see like that video where her eyes like twitching and they think she's a robot. Have you ever seen that?
No.
Yeah.
I've seen the one where Justin Bieber, they thought he blinked this way, like a lizard.
I've never
Yeah.
seen that.
Bro.
Have you ever seen like they think that all the elite people in the world are lizard people?
Yeah.
I mean, if that was like actually a thing, I'd just rather them keep their identities as lizard people like confiscated. Like,
Secret. Yeah.
yeah, like even if they were lizard people, who gives a fuck at this point?
Yeah, I don't want to know.
I don't think we talked about the Tigers, did we?
Oh no, we didn't.
Go ahead.
go back to the sports one last.
Yeah, you get started off if you want.
So if you didn't know, the Detroit Tigers season ended. Honestly, one of the best baseball games I ever watched in my life. 15 inning classic, but the Tigers ended up on the wrong side of this. Just like kind of disappointed that they didn't make it past the ALDS, which was the same spot they made it last year. But I mean, honestly, it was kind of bittersweet ending.
I know, dude. It was kind of lit though. That game was crazy. 15 innings. I've never seen anything like that. That's like a top 10 sporting event I think I've ever seen.
It was 5 hours long. Like, could you imagine just sitting down and watching 5 hours of one game?
I left like at the 5th inning, and because we ate so much at the Mexican restaurant, so then I fell asleep when I got home. And I told Dominic I left at the 5th inning and fell asleep. He's like, the 5th? He's like, they went into the 15th.
Yeah, they played another 10 innings.
Yeah, dude. We got to the bar at 7 because we wanted to just eat before the game started, and we were there till 1:30. And like we stopped drinking at a point, and that was at like the 9th inning. But then it got to the 12th, and we're like, well, fuck. Like we've been here for another hour and a half. Like we might as well get more, and we were still there.
Yeah.
I never seen anything like that.
That sucks though. We had such a good season. Then we took like a huge dip, and then we started playing good in the playoffs a little bit.
Yeah. It was just like, I feel like that series was just the epitome of their season, where it was like just very high of the highest and then the lows of the lows,
Yeah,
like you
thanks.
felt. But like after they just had a press conference with AJ Hinch and Scott Harris, the GM and the manager for the Tigers, and they were just hammering on them with questions for like an hour. And I think Scott Harris kind of brought up the fact that they had no offense, and so a lot of people are speculating that they're going to go out and probably go buy a bat. But also, Scooble a couple days ago said like "Thank you, Detroit" in his Instagram post. A lot of people are also speculating like he might be getting traded next year.
I saw that he did that the year before though. Also,
He might have, but I think if we don't, I think there's going to be a lot of teams that kind of match, and if we don't go out and go buy like a bat and maybe a little bit more pitching, like I think he's gone. I think he wants to go get a ring, so we'll probably end up trading him.
I don't want to trade Scooball, dude. There's like this debate on Twitter that was who's the best player in Detroit sports right now, and they're debating like Cade and Jared Goff, and it's like not even close. It's Scooball. Yeah. Like not even a question. He's like the biggest Detroit or the best Detroit
He is the
athlete
best
right
player.
now.
Yeah.
He's the best pitcher in the world.
Best pitcher in the world.
But yeah, well, I don't want him to leave. But
I don't want him
He's
either.
going to.
When does the season start again?
April.
So they'll start like spring training March. Everyone will probably like get in. They usually play spring training in Florida, and then usually first week of April they play.
Damn, that's a minute.
Yeah.
I know they have a short season for how many games they have. You know, I mean they play every day, but
Yeah.
pretty much.
I mean it's April to October.
October gets a lot closer. We're 2 weeks away, hopefully, from Drake's album. But
Yeah.
Tigers, thank you for the good season. Cleveland Guardians, you can go fuck yourselves.
Fuck you, Cleveland.
Yeah.
I hate the Cleveland Guardians more than any other team I think I hate, besides maybe the Packers. Dude, they were trying to say, like, oh, Tigers only played 5 more games. I'd rather take the division than play 5 more games. Like, go fuck yourself. No, you wouldn't.
No, you wouldn't.
Obviously, you'd rather be farther in the playoffs.
Well, now Seattle's up 2-0, so you got to think like maybe if the Tigers won, they might be up 2-0 against Toronto.
Job's not finished.
Hell no.
All right. Well, thanks for tuning in to Frogs in the Algorithm episode.
Well, do the thumbnail.
I'll do the thumbnail. All right. Thanks for tuning in to episode 38. I do not have a number. Jamal Agnew. Was he 38? No, he's 39.
But that was
Jamal
actually
Crawford was 38, wasn't he?
No.
that was a throwback Lions player. He was punt returning for the Falcons yesterday.
Oh, yeah, I know. I saw that. I was like, is that Jamal Agnew?
It was, yeah. I was like, dude, what a guy.
I'm just thinking about him because I'm trying to start a new series on my page where it's like random Lions losses. And I was watching one that I was going to make a video for today.
Well, on the Frogs in the Algorithm?
Yeah, but I don't know how I'm going to do it. I got to figure out how I'm going to have the video in the background, but me, like, in it.
Oh, just screen record it.
Yeah, no, I'm screen recording it. I'm going to try it right now, but Stay tuned for that. We're gonna see.
Just do the
I actually don't know who's 38.
like this, like, and
Is he 38?
I don't know.
Oh.
Clay Matthews.
where
was
he's
he-
like
or was-
this, and he's going in and out the camera like this. I'll show you it after.
All right. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Peace.